Mrophling in a storm, yeah.
I disagree. I think you have a burst damage for the Mrophling troll, so you don't really Mrophling. Their Doom is mainly Storm and Pango. You stop that initiate. Late game, sure, Mrophling.
Dukalis, you madman! Look at this guy. He doesn't even care. Fissure. It's off the mark though. He's gonna live.
I don't know. I mean, I can see the points to PuckChamp's draft, particularly because of their mobility and can make really hectic team fights, and that's good if all the spells on VP were area spells. You have a bunch of single. Makes these kind of mobile heroes not so impactful, right? Because you're not looking for the big Meteor Hammer or the big Echo Slam. You're just looking to doom a Mrophling or doom a Storm. You need like 16,000 Lincoln. I don't know. I don't see the advantages of you. Because particularly that it's just not something that's like PuckChamp is just countered in what they're trying to do. And I think their strength though does come from maybe the late game match. You have a more solid dual core. Actually, your whole cores are better in like.
I don't know. I'd be interested to see how it plays out. I mean, I see your points. I don't know. I can't help but at some stage, if PuckChamp get a good start to this game, they just kind of keep running at VP.P. And yeah, you've got a couple of different spells to throw at different people to slow them down. I mean, especially if they're running at them, the Earthshaker is going to be amazing. Doom onto a crucial target. Like, I see your points, but I don't know. There's something about me that just makes me want to favor this PuckChamp draft. I can't quite put my finger on it.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. I don't think so, though, because we just saw VP.P take that game quite convincingly. Just kind of ran circles around her. Because PuckChamp, they didn't look that good in that last game.
I don't know why Europeized caster just happened. I just think that the only solution to this is better than move.
I'm not sure. We'll see.
I don't know. His name is Seek and Strike, guys, in case you appropriately say. I think the single target lockdown on PC though is pretty solid as well. And they have really. I think actually they have better team fight, which you can. Pango plus the script. Your late game is better. The question is, what will happen in the mid game? And of course, one of the questions is the OT is now in pick for a reason. Europe as much. It's kind of fallen out.
Yeah, they tried him out like week 1 and 2, and then everyone's like, ah, okay, it's kind of just Meteor Hammer.
No, I mean, yeah, the hero is just not that strong because in Europe the team fights are much more. Why he works best better in China and SC. There's much more coordination in the team fights. Also, China and SCA. Well, sorry, China particularly. China particularly, the team fights are not only not hectic, so like they have more of a initiation, which allows OT to have more, but also play as hectically. They don't surprise you as often. So that means that when, for example, you're playing against OG, try getting a Meteor Hammer against OG. You're never going to do that. Like, you're never going to channel 2.5 seconds of your Meteor Hammer against a team like OG, who's going to run you down perpetually. Which is why in Europe, the hero is much. So that's one of the weaknesses I see in this draft. He could be very crushed. He's also very static in lane, which is one of the limitations of this. I saw it yesterday on Infamous.
Oh, who played it? Like who on the team?
Oh, Papita. Mariano now. Offlaner. So it was an offlane OD.
Let's shake.
Not because Mariano played a bad game, but just, you know, the hero is just very limited against certain matches. It's a pretty decent game for an OD. You don't have a, I guess Pango's annoying. Have an Earth Spin or anything. Bane. Depends how good to call it.
Yeah, the Bane Storm can be a bit annoying. I mean, it really depends who's caught in their single target lockdown spells or just their single spells. I think that's what really is going to make the biggest difference here. It's I don't know. It just seems kind of hard to do. We'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of eager to see how these team fights are going to play out. Hopefully, it's a close game and not just a one-sided stomp, so we can see this put to the test. Because I've honestly got no clue.
Yeah, because we've been talking about team fights that both teams have equal tempo or something like that. That's not true, by the way. The tempo on VP is stronger in the early mid game, but for now the lanes are going so well for PuckChamp that they shouldn't be too worried. So as long as the lanes go decently for PuckChamp, they get to an okay mid game. I think they can respond to this.
Yeah, especially mid. I mean, look at Desperate, 21 and 10.
Yeah, why is he dominating the Doom by that much?
I mean, I know Doom has got 2 base attack time, but I mean he makes up for it in damage.
Calling Blade as well, and you also have Devour. You shouldn't be getting denied. I mean, again, 21, okay, fair enough. You're gonna beat the Doom in last hits.
That's fine. Yeah.
But the 10 denies is pretty ridiculous. Storm doesn't get extra damage for overload against denies, right? So that's.
Yep.
Well, Storm's just playing very precisely. You can push him out of lane relatively easily. He is a soft counter to most melee mid laners. And we're saying this here.
Yeah.
Easy first blood. Larl is looking a bit desperate in this mid lane.
No. That's Desperate who's looking to kill Larl.
But Larl is looking a bit desperate. That's the ward.
Dukalis, this madman just turned and fight, and you knew he had it.
Yeah, that was the way to play that though. You know, there's no passive. There's no, what's it called?
Aftershock.
Aftershock. There's no Aftershock on the Earthshaker, so you can play it with aggressively.
They do cancel the salve, though. That's real annoying.
That's very good.
And we're out of regen in this top lane, actually, so it's a bit of trouble, especially because we do have this Ring of Health for the OD prepared. Of course, just straight in the medium frame. Bottom, though, disarmed by the lucky shots to the Brewmaster. Metal's continuing to fight. Nice job on the Swashbuckle. They might even get this kill into Noticed. Doesn't look like it. I think we missed one too many attacks with Desperate's here. He wants it with the haste rune, diving the tower. Yep, he's got it.
Blown away.
I like the... So here the troll line doesn't really work against the Pango, of course, with the Swashbuckle. That's part of the reason why they were so secure on that kill. They're dominating this mid game. I mean, it's not what I was expecting at all. I don't think the lanes were particularly great for VP, but to this point of domination, particularly from the Storm mid, it's quite surprising to me.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, we don't have enough mana, unfortunately, for Fissure.
This is set up for the scenario you were talking about, where they run at you, dominate you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I didn't really think the lanes would be that good, to be honest. I can't just claim
I know that was not your point at all.
No, I know. I just want to make it clear, but I've got no clue. I'm surprised it's going this well, especially mid lane. Especially
mid lane is the big destabilizer. Because then Storm goes from being a relatively greedy pick to being quite a solid, you know, early mid game space creator.
Dude, my nice. He's too tanky.
There's no way. Fair amount of damage though by Desperate. He has 12 lightning. He's trying his best. That's a fair amount of damage. Devour has been maxed though, so you have a good amount of reach.
Yeah, they forced the teleport top lane, so that's going to leave OD a little bit more a bad position. But I mean, nice creep lane control. He's going to have the like a really well positioned creep wave here. They need to get a pull, and they finally will. But I mean, it's still a big win here for Celebrity. The Earthshaker can now TP freely because of a really nice position. He's going to go bottom. He might be a little bit too late. We do have ourselves an Icarus time. Look at how aggressive this man is playing right into the waiting arms of forcemajor. However, messed up the fissure. Oh, they're going to miss Axis as well. Is he going to live? Just might.
The Swashbuckle with the Aura Venom on Melis is good enough to chip him. And PC, man, they're just stopping anything VP wants to do this early game. The OD needs to really destroy his lane once he gets the Meteor Hammer. How far away is he from the...
He's got to be close. Yeah, he's close. He's one from Thunder to it.
Right? Yeah,
no, he just needs like another blast hit or two.
Yeah, so he almost got the Void Stun. Once you get that, ideally you can push the top tower, because OD, if you can mitigate that staticness in the right? Which is that you kind of just need to push a tower before you can realistically go anywhere.
Uh-oh, they're rotating the storm. They're going to get a kill here.
Static OD stays in lane forever. Static OD kills by the storm.
Yeah. Great game out from Desperate this time around. It's a complete 1-8. Well, his early game actually was just as good as this one up until about this time when he solo ravaged and then got killed in the mid lane for diving a tier 2 tower. But beyond that, I think his early game performance has always been really impressive. And this time around, he's making much better decisions, rotating in the map. He's ganked bottom, he's gotten a kill mid, ganked top lane now. 4 kills here unanswered by VP.P, and they don't really seem to be in a position to do much about it here.
No, Brew. Is he gonna die to the Sunrays?
Yeah.
Level 1.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, wow, that Sunray really chunks down the strength heroes, huh? Even at level 1. I agree, by the way. I think that's pretty much better suited for heroes like Void Spirit or Storm.
Well, we saw it banned out last time.
Yeah, it's why we... denial by Astral, but they're going for the Pango as well in the bottom lane. They're trying to kill him. Can they do so though? Forcemajor rotate just for this kill. They hit him with a Whirling Axis somehow, and that guarantees the kill. Okay, nice little counter kill. Actually kind of worth for VP in the end.
Yeah, they're going for Celebrity again though. Oh, they're rotating the Shaker though. In fact, they might be going instead. Nah, they can't though. They can't. He's just, you know, Dukalis just shows up, Nightmare, and he's like, don't do it.
That's why the OD stopped getting plays. Like, how often do you get 2.5 seconds of freedom? In team fights, it becomes a bit more easy.
Sometimes,
a bit
right?
easier, sorry.
Sometimes it can. In this particular team fight, I don't know, and that's my concern, right? I mean, I even said it during the game. We got so many things: Storm Spirit, an adaptive strike, Pango rolling around. We got nothing to stop that. Even the Doom. I mean, sure, it's annoying for the Pango, but he can still turn.
I mean, I'm just saying it's easier than the early game.
You're right. You're right.
I mean, in general,
there they go again. He just dropped the hammer. He was hoping for the kill. Unfortunately, did not have enough mana differential. Locked up Dukalis. He is going to set up for a counter kill as well. Laurel's nearby with the Doom and an Invis Rune. Oh my goodness, but the Sentry Ward there is going to save the life of our Storm Spirit Desperate. He's out of mana, otherwise he would jump back in. He's just going to watch Dukalis die, but nice job there on the Sentry. That literally saves the life. You can see VP.P very quick to deward that one. bottom? No, I thought they were actually fighting. They're not. Melis is level 6 already.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Again, this Storm Spirit off to just a fantastic start. Larl can recover in the jungle. Doom kind of just, yeah, there he goes. He's gonna go bottom for a free kill. He does just kind of conjure up the farm thanks to his Devour, but
he's also a really easy hero gank. Just go with wherever there's like one single other hero that can find like a slower stun. You go there and you set up with a Doom and you got a kill. Whereas the Storm is not that versatile, of course. Early game we saw his power spike with Ball Lightning, but usually you have to wait until Orth. That's why we call the Storm usually the greediest of the brothers.
Interesting. Depends. What's the first item for an Ember, like a Maelstrom into ganking?
Well, you gank before anything though. Ember ganks that items, Void Spirit ganks with maybe Yule Scepter. Storm is the only one that kind of relies on that orc. You can gank early with your Ball Lightning peak, but we've talked about how weak Ball Lightning level. Your cast point is really large, and that's why Storm Spirit is... I mean, I think greedier. He's also the best win condition out of the three. He's the best late game brother as well.
In some cases, though, we've seen some really impressive games on the Void Spirit, just especially super late game, where he's just everywhere at once. That's super annoying, forcing out so much utility.
But like, you don't play win condition, though. You play utility.
He's like a real infiltrator in the late game. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, but as utility, though, because you have the similar.
Of course, 100% utility. I agree with you there. He's not really doing the damage unless you really specifically build for it. But I think that's kind of like that's like going for a shotgun morph, right? Where it's like purely only shotgun morph, just straight E-blade into whatever else, Dakin, you know. Yeah. Like that would be the equivalent. You don't fight whatsoever after your dual astral step. So, okay, I see your point. Speaking of the greed, we're almost there already, kind of closing in on that second quarter staff or Oblivion staff. Again,
Doom is still caught up with someone that was bad about the game, even if his lane went really badly. And now it's
big moves to the top lane though.
Yeah, they have the earlier tempo, so they have to play around this. And they're playing around the OD's static laning phase, which is really good, actually.
Yeah, he's just dead.
That's perfect. Meteor Hammer near the tower, and also near the Phoenix. I think he timed it perfectly, never mind. And that's Astral dead. Also, the tower should fall with a catapult. Yeah. Opening up your map. Troll goes mid to farm the safest farm in the map right now. Yeah, good idea.
Safe for now, but we do have level 6 available for Dukalis. Desperate, ready to rotate on in potentially, as that tower top lane will go down. He's going to break the smoke, just wants to continue farming up his Orchid. He's so close, no reason to really risk it now and be a little bit silly here. Forcemajor now is level 6 after consuming the Tome, so Echo Slamajamma ready to go.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Primal Swing, I hear a smoke, and that's going to be out from the side of VP.P. Doom, as well as actually the Hellbear Smasher being consumed, so they could look for a kill somewhere. There's the slow onto Melis. Will it be 2 out of 2 Dooms for him? Doesn't look like it.
No, the Hellbear Smasher is a bit more... Jump in or jump next to it. Also much less
Radiant's
mana.
bottom
Or just
tower
not a very high mana spell as opposed to like Shockwave.
Oh, they just missed the fissure there. That's very unlucky.
Alright. Still though, you defend your mid lane tower, which isn't... Now you have the Brew, so you haven't let them take your supply there. But of course, PC, they're just taking advantage of this type of farm because they know that they want this to go into the mid game.
They just want to hit creep. They're fine with this. Now we've got Orchid, so there's going to be the initial jump. They're going to go for the kill onto DSA, and with Orchid and a DD rune as well, that one's just free.
Not a bad Orchid reveal because when you play Brew 5, you tend to want to use the effectively, right, as early as possible because you already get it late. So for what a Brew should do. So taking him down means that they can't really defend this reliably. It's one of the strongest spells early, even on a Brew 5.
Oh yeah.
So that's why it's Brew 5 has been so popular, right? Yeah, you get the power peak no matter what.
That's why you pick these types of heroes. Same thing with the DP, right? Yeah, it's the same sort of thing.
Or like, yeah, you can sacrifice her, but still you have to deal with her in the team fight no matter what. Okay, Desperate walk in. That's a strong amount of damage with the Soulburn as well, but they go for the Dukalis. Nice Nightmare. Melis set up. The Swashbuckle shield price. They use the Supernova, and they might almost kill Larl. They can destroy the second time. They're chasing after Larl, and they will stun him with a Supernova. Another Rolling Thunder, but Swashbuckle will finish him off. Cyclone just stopped the Mrophling. They stun out the Phoenix, as they also do the same thing with the Mrophling. Do we have Battle Trance? Yes, we do. They're coming from the Mrophling. The Echo Slam is even committed to guarantee this kill on the enemy carry. Desperate is going to be capable of ball lining himself away. Melis has Swashbuckle, should be fine as well. And you end up should be fine.
Nah, he's fine. They
He
can't
wants to
kill him up here.
cosplay a ward right now. He's baiting.
They want to see if they can turn this into something here. Desperate sipping on his bottle in the river,
Dire's
and they
middle
might
tower is
just.
under
I don't think they
attack.
want to stick around here any longer, but luckily they've got the vision. Now it's going to be dewarded by Dukalis, who did not get off a Fiend's Grip, so he still has that one to use in this fight. Didn't get the deward either, and he's not going to, because he's going to die. Meteor Hammer perfectly channeled here. Dukalis down, he goes. That's a little bit too greedy there, dying for the ward, unfortunately, as Storm got a lot of mana regen now, but he's a little bit too vulnerable to all the single target that you pointed out earlier on. Nice fight then. It's a 1 for 3, as I believe they only end up losing the Brewmaster, actually, in that engagement, and the Doom, so a 2 for 3. Slight correction there. Does change the calculus a bit, but no Doom was utilized there. Just the Echo Slam, Sanities, and just about all the other abilities as well. And again, to your point, that's going to be playing this early game when you've got the position 5 Brewmaster. These sorts of spells that you can't really buff up with anything except for Ags, much like a DP ulti, Phoenix Supernova, a Primal Split, right? Like you can buff these, quote unquote, but like not with like Veil of Discord, not with like stats, right? So it's even better when you play them on supports because they're just as strong.
All right, yeah, I see the point. I mean, particularly in the Brew, there's even the point that most times you get up. Useless.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So you go, well, why did I buy a side of? So I can probably split more. Well, might as well just go Ags, right?
That's why he usually likes to go for, in the olden days, he used to go for the Vlad and stuff like that. Another DD run though. This should be another kill in DSA unless they can turn. There's going to be an Eclipse used. Dukalis needs to get in there and will not get in time. They're going to drop the Hammer and the Doom both onto Desperate. Supernova on the high ground though. They weren't expecting this one. It's going to be a nice stun onto Notice. He's already used the Battle Trance here. They're in a pinball alley area as well with the Sunray doing plenty of damage. Yule Scepter for Celebrity. Someone used him up. And there's going to be the Astral to save the life of the Troll. Will he be able to live? We've got a Sloshbuckle at the ready. Fissure not in time, unfortunately. Malice in the middle of a couple of heroes. He's going to die, but he's going to be pretty happy for what he can get out of this one.
Insane. Like, the Bane, I think, was walking in trying to cancel the Meteor. Is that what I'm assuming?
He was, yeah. And he did get the Nightmare off, but after the Meteor Hammer was done channeling, so the Meteor was already on the way.
I was wondering, it's like, why would you walk next to the Astral Prison Storm? But I guess that's the reasoning. You're just trying to cancel the Meteor desperately. Because I guess the Bane accepted that if Storm dies, it's okay if he dies too.
Yeah, it's not too bad. They did get a Doom out of it, and they're, well, speaking of going for the Doom, they're looking to get another Doom out of it. I think he's going to be dragged back in. Astral, though, is taking a lot of damage here to the Sunray. He will take down another combo, though, as there's the Hammer. Desperate, unable to escape. There's the Fiend's Grip, but it's a touch too late out from Dukalis. Kill for Doom is quite a costly one. Back-to-back deaths here for Desperate, and a kill onto the Phoenix as well, courtesy of the Sanity's Eclipse. Plenty of damage there. Surprised it did so much against the Storm, to be honest, considering it's now back to being based off of the mana difference.
Yes, but he did get a bunch of Astrals before. Probably would benefit.
Good damage.
I will say though that in these fights, if you're allowing the OD to get the Astral onto the Storm, then you have nobody to release.
It's true.
Unless the Pango goes for like a Blink Dagger build, which by the way, this game you should... yeah, okay, yeah, you'll sort of Bash or Blink Dagger. Yeah, utility Pango. Or the Basher maybe a bit overkill, but I can see the point just to cancel the Meteor Hammer.
Yeah.
But you just need the Storm to play much more defensively. He has to initiate second after the Pango or Phoenix or whomever goes in, maybe even the Mrophling, honestly. Because he's the best hero to cancel that Meteor Hammer with. He plays the Earth Spirit role. Of course, like I said, this is a pretty good game for Bane because you didn't have an Earth Spirit in it, so it's actually kind of... Sorry, not for Bane. D. Because he didn't have an Earth Spirit in it, so he can't cancel Meteor Hammer as easily. But Storm should fulfill that role, and he can't be that desperate.
Yeah, I mean, with Doom off cooldown, they were looking to fight, but they forgot about the Sanity's plenty of damage.
Even Doom, the Stormers came out of the Astral.
Yeah, they really wanted him dead. Notice is going to run right into a gank, but PuckChamp, they're not sure how many heroes are actually here. They will now run away. Well, they should have spotted him here with this board.
Oh, look at Troll's build as well, Maelstrom Hood. This is the build that used to be built. Go like Maelstrom Hood, then Gags, then... That was a build in mid. Could be something similar for Troll. Kai inside yet. Point out how good Ags is.
We've got Blink for Shaker, so he's hiding in the wings. They're going to want to fight. They've got everything but the Sanity's ready to go.
Now you have your 5-on-5. You have already great single target. Seeing all the mobility that PuckChamp has.
They do have the Lincoln Sphere up for krylat, though. He's had that one ready for a while, as Larl, with the smoke and the haste, really wanted to do someone up with his fresh 10-second BKB.
Radiant's top
be
tower
krylat
is under attack.
Krylat who... If not, it has to be really close by to wait for him to strike the other.
Yeah.
It just needs to be...
The combo is really hard as well to actually successfully get a Doom off, because we do have pretty good single target, but it's basically just on the OD and the Doom alone, right? I mean, Troll, he doesn't really have anything to ever break Lincolns with, so he can't assist there. So really, realistically, in my opinion, unless we get some amazing chain stuns onto the Mrophling, which is possible this game given the Earthshaker, the Lincolns is going to give him a good amount of security until the Blink Dagger is finished by the Doom. Then the combo is quite trivial. You just hit him, break it with Astral, and then Doom blinks in and dooms him.
Yep. Difficult. In fact, the OD could even consider going for like a 4-step later on this game. It's a really good item for OD in general, right? And it's great for canceling Lincoln well, so you have a lot of options here.
Yep, very true.
But that said, I still think Lincoln's is the way to go for, honestly, almost. Like, I would like to see Storm Lincolns. Not now, but later on in the game, yes. I'd like to even see Pango Lincolns. Because they're all single target. It's your big winning condition. Obviously, BKB is another option. That deals with most of the spell. But I still think Lincoln.
Oh, there they go. They're going to find another kill here. Top lane should just about be free. Notice, yeah, he's going to go with the Whirling Axes. Dual Scepter. He's going to get up a Swashbuckle, but oh, no, he's not. No, he's deleted. All right, big kill there for the off lane, but that is, of course, going to be worth it.
That's why you got to study in school. Why you don't have enough mana to do this.
Laurel nearby. Again, he's showing off this BKB, so they know about it. forcemajor, I don't know if he's showing his Blink Dagger, but when there's an Earthshaker missing off the map around the 20-minute mark for 4 minutes, I think you can deduce what's going on.
Regardless, even if you don't have Blink Dagger, you also go out. Do I really want to get hit by Fissure and Fog and let this little cow slowly walk up to me to Echo Slam a single target? Yep. You've already seen what they're capable of. OD has wasted Sanity's Eclipse. Well, not wasted, sorry. He's used Sanity's Eclipse. Like it grows on trees. No, he doesn't seem to care about those ultimates. They're playing the, ironically, they're actually playing the old VP style. Remember, before VP.P became the new VP, right? When the VP that won all the majors, they used to play like this. Waste ultimates, who cares? What was that, Swashbuckle? Okay, what was that initiation by Pango in general?
This is really awkward.
Well, use it, there we go. Echo, the cancel feed strip. Really good Echo. The promo split's been used. forcemajor will die.
Got the Earthshaker.
Ball lightning in the backline stops the OD from initiating, so well played.
Yeah, this is a win for PuckChamp. As long as they don't lose any more deaths here. Melis, you madman. I said as long as they don't lose any deaths, and he goes, did you mean I kill everyone? And he's going to roll on in. Celebrity forced to Astral himself.
No,
they still have a supernova. Melis looking to try and bait him around. krylat here is really engaging in this fight as well. So he goes up the Doom onto Melis. A nice pair of numbers. There's supernova now on the high ground. Great zip on it. They've actually located. Notice he's not going to be able to get the ulti off either. They're going to try and save him, but the Astral will save him a little bit longer. Now the ulti onto krylat. They're looking for a root. Can they find one? The bash out from Laurel as they're looking to try and nuke down Notice, but he's able to escape just barely. Now krylat should be fast enough to dodge these guys. All right, Dukalis, he's going to buy back. He goes, hi guys, I'm back.
Don't do this again, guys. You already went into a really bad engagement first, PuckChamp. Don't do this again. I feel like they underestimate a bit of VP.P's capability to counter-initiate, of course, with the Doom and with the Astrals.
Even the Echo Slam.
Yeah, I mean,
to start that fight off.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the Echo Slam wasn't that impactful, though. I think what PuckChamp did well in the start of the team fight. I thought it was a good Echo, but it wasn't that impactful in the sense of they were not going to turn that into a fight, right?
Right.
And the reason for that was that PuckChamp held onto their high ground pretty well. So kudos to PuckChamp for doing that. That was really well done. And then once they lost their high ground, you could see how weak they were, right? You can't play against single target.
He wants that rune. He's going to get it. They're going to go up to the triangle. And in fact, they're not ready to break smokes here. This could be a kill. Big Fissure, though, catches 4 heroes by the looks of it. But Melis already on his way in. Nightmare onto Bane as they're going to be able to save the Earthshaker a little bit longer. What's going on here? krylat fighting versus Notice uphill. He's going to push him a little bit forward as there's forcemajor down. He's going to buy back, though. PuckChamp, they don't have many ultis here. So they're just going to sacrifice Dukalis, who now will die back. Icarus dive at the ready for Astral, so he's off to safety.
They have a Blink Dagger at 9. They might be able to cancel his TP just barely. Doom gets vision. No, Doom blinked a bit too far forward.
Yeah, he blinked
to get vision. They would have stopped the storm there.
They would have, yeah, quite easily with the Astral as well. Yeah. All right, I mean, buyback for buyback out from our supports. I don't believe there was another BKB charge used, so not too bad there. Yeah, still have the 10-second BKB on Notice, or 10-second BKB on Laurel. So good patience out from the VP.Prodigy. They recognize they don't really have to BKB for this. They're not against the big ultis that they were against last time, but they are coming off cooldown now. Notably here, Battle Trance Primal Split ready to use this. Oh, well, there's the jump immediately onto Phoenix. Unfortunately, he got a little bit too aggressive. Can they counter-initiate off the back of this? Doesn't look like it. In fact, Doom going for more. Has the Doom up in 8 seconds, but Laurel's going to use the BKB as Primal primal split then is going to be used to try and keep him away from the Roche pit. But already, with Melis back alive and Rolling Thunder ready to go, they don't feel quite confident in going to finish off this Roche.
You have still Echo Slam and Doom, by the way, available. So I don't think it's possible for you, but I guess that if you go into the Roche pit, you're getting the enemy.
Okay, so notice uses the ulti here for the lifesteal, obviously.
Clearly, they're not looking to fight this Roshan. Not at all.
I don't understand that play either. Maybe they're trying to bait for the Earthshaker. They're going to smoke off now. Careful for forcemajor. The blink in. No, he doesn't quite have it yet. That's a great future, though. Echo Slam not quite ready as they're keeping him locked down, and the Supernova onto the backlines, keeping them alive. As there's a stun through the BKB of Notice. They've also got the kill onto the Panda. Notice still alive. Echo now onto 2. krylat still alive, though, and he's going to go up the strength and he's good to go. They've gotten at least the Aegis from the Storm Spirit. He's going to be respawning then, going straight onto the high ground. He wants to kill on a celebrity. Notice nearby, though, applying the missed chances. There's the Panda buying back. forcemajor still alive, but the bash from the low ground up from Melis. The Swashbuckle will condemn him. Okay, another really awkward fight here. Look, very, very scrappy.
So the reason why he couldn't get the Echo Slam off, of course, was the Supernova. Early Supernova cancel on blinks. That's why Force Tester could well, because you have a lot of ways to cancel blink daggers. And yeah, that Supernova pretty much stopped their team fight. They had Echo Slammed into the pit, that was fine. They would have won that.
100%.
But unfortunately, because they can't do that, then they just lose that fight altogether.
Casual E-Blade reveal there.
Yeah, I guess that is the reveal. I was thinking, is E-Blade reveal that relevant? Well, this game it could be. Melis,
yeah, I think it is, especially against a troll with BKB, or you can look the burst. So you know he doesn't have anything. Well,
Melis. Triangle, yeah.
Melis.
Rolling Thunder. Just walk it in.
Yeah, he's going the long way. He took the scenic route.
It worked. DSA stopped Astral Imprisonment to save his life. Doom onto the Storm, though, is a good initiation. Dukalis has no Fiend's Grip. There's no Ball Lightning because the Doom is stopping the Storm, and he just wants to murder him alone. Yule Scepter finally stop to their tracks.
They may need to deny him, though.
No, he's going to be fine. He has enough HP.
Oh, wow. Just barely. Just barely.
You got to be a math magician like myself.
A math magician?
Yeah. Never had that as a kid?
A math magician.
Seriously? You never had that as a kid?
Oh.
Really? Like people came to your school and like mental math? They call themselves math.
Radiant are scanning.
Are you serious? I'm not making this up. It is a reality. Raise up your kappas, my math magician. I'm sure you've heard of these guys.
What can you don't know how to do. You don't know how to summon Twitch emotes. You know, you can't do that.
Yeah, well.
You don't even know. You don't even know.
Seems good to me.
2 years ago, you didn't even know what like Pepe the Frog was. Know who he was.
I still don't.
Well, see.
Know my kappas.
All right, I mean, I think the Yule Scepters this games are actually like working out so well, to be honest. Especially as these BK
choice.
Well, we've got 2 now, right? Because we got one of the Pango. We also have one for Phoenix, and we may even have a third one, perhaps for Dukalis. He's too poor, but eventually maybe he'll dream of it.
No, I think Liverkip is the item first for him. I think you'll dream of it.
You're just gonna walk up. You madman!
There's no way you're getting this to kill. There's no way that
Dukalis, you're on Master Tier Bane. What's going on here? They're going to put him to sleep, wake him up there into now the back and forth, but the Astral Imprisonment was just in time. They could look to counter-initiate here.
Dire's top tower is under
What is going on?
Why is okay, so if you're a team against an OD, do not go for these engagements where you're barely reaching. You need to have control over an area you're fighting to really deal with the OD. Because otherwise Astral will cancel you. You think, dude, I can go for a cheeky kill. Not gonna happen.
Especially because he's got Blink now, so he's got incredible range for the save. Earthshaker with Blink, saving up for the shard. He's a bit poor. Yeah, that was so weird.
You can't go for the cheeky kill.
I can't believe Dukalis just, I'm gonna walk up and Fiend's grip him. He didn't care.
He's just frustrated. He's like, yeah, I realize now why I never played this hero is trash right now.
I mean, clearly he plays a lot of things.
Yeah, no, I know now. Well, I mean, he has in the past, but like, I don't know if you know he's one of the heroes.
No, I mean, you're totally right. No, I mean, the only reason...
there's multiple regions that have never picked the Bane.
No, the only reason I know he wants to make it work is because it was in another one of the interviews where he's like, yeah, you know, I really want to play Wisp and Bane. I really want to bring Bane back in, but every time we pick Wisp, krylat plays it, you know?
Every time I pick Bane, we lose.
No, I think this is one of their very few Bane games I've seen them play. Because when he's like, yeah, Master Tier Bane, I was like, what? Really? Couldn't believe it.
Why?
He said he really likes it for the laning stage. Which
I think he's quite a fun hero. I don't know why you
Radiant's
can't
bottom
like you said, Master Tier Lich.
Master Tier Lich makes sense though. Master Tier Lich wins lanes, dude.
Yeah, Master Tier Bane does too.
The Yule Scepter, Astral. Oh, come on, give him the haste rune. Oh, no chance.
No chance. Do they have shard? They don't. No. They're just close though for force mid. 300 gold away. Once you get shard, your team fight becomes better than the enemies, honestly. I mean, as long as Pango keeps initiating like that, where he rolling thunders far away from his team.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Oh, and speaking of, they didn't see him. No, they didn't see him. Miss.
Don't breathe, Mel. Don't breathe.
Miss. No, what are you doing?
Swashbuckle, you madman!
He's got a haste rune.
Okay. Oh no, don't go back in. Mel's TP.
He's TP. Okay, he's trolling.
You know he deserved the Doom to just come in here.
Oh my lord.
He deserved that so badly. Melis, my goodness. You know what's ironic is that one of his best heroes, if not his best hero, was Pango. Up there with like Timber.
He's a really good Pango player.
He's very well known for his Pango.
I can't believe.
I mean, he's having fun, dude. You know, let him have fun.
They're having fun. You know what? These guys are having fun for sure.
I hope so.
All right, Basher up for Troll Warlord, going next to the Abyssal Blade here. He's getting close.
Yeah, but you're starting to. Your peak is starting to end, though. Your window opportunity for Storm and Mrophling are both coming. Yeah, you have great single target abilities and a lot of damage and everything. Storm and Mrophling, once they come online, to deal with Dukalis.
I think Dukalis is trying to fiend strip someone.
Dukalis is trying to play the game.
He's fresh. He wants to be fighting. That's why he picked this hero, but it's not his time. I mean,
that's why Bane is so bad. You have to pick the hero to fight.
Oh, desperate.
But then when you have a downtime like now, go, what do I do on the hero? You can't push lanes.
You can't push.
You can't farm.
You don't really stack very well either. I mean, you can because anyone can stack, but he's got a bad move speed, bad attack speed.
You stack one camp.
That's what I mean.
Guys, I did it. Meanwhile, Coddle's stacking 5, deep pushing, you know, I'm like...
Oh, okay. Solo Echo Slam onto Melis. They're just using their ultis to win, but there's going to be krylat counter-initiating. That could turn up for a kill. There's the E-Blade reveal. Astral and Prism, they blink up to the high ground. They're going to lock down Celebrity as Supernova perfectly timed here with the Astral, and that's going to be 2 kills for free. They're going for more as well. A Celebrity can use the BKB, but they might have the damage to kill and roll through it. He's going to drop the hammer. Everyone just throwing their ultis here like it's a fire sale. 3 kills for krylat. Hip hip hooray. Oh my goodness.
Okay, you just had such a great game PvP and then you decide to throw out the window.
I just don't what. I mean, I think VP.P, like PuckChamp, they casted confusion. By the way, he's gone for the phase shift or the waveform multi attack, so please protect your ears when he's in Earthshaker form. Thank you.
Right, because that's partially the why
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, just like this, it's maybe just a full lane of barracks. We don't have the ultis to fight this. There's no Astral, there's no Echo Slam. We do have, of course, this very balanced Earthshaker shard, but he's not gonna be able to get there in time, and they're just Rex.
Let him go. You still have, you still have some really good. Team fight.
Yes, there it is.
What I was looking for. He's done some really good team fight where he can be in some really good catch, and you're not lost your window opportunity just yet. So I think VP can still win this as long as they don't make blunders like that. I mean, you're literally like, dude. I felt like I was watching the medieval ages, you know, and they're just throwing their piss water out on the street, but instead of piss water, it's your game.
And it's your big team fight ultis. I mean, a one-man Echo Slam, okay, maybe. And then the OD dropping the hammer as well was, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get that at all.
Because
I mean, that play didn't even make sense tactically.
Because they used one Supernova, which was actually a good Supernova, of course.
It was a really good Supernova. Yeah. But you were also ganking them in your dead lane as well, so you didn't have the tactical advantage, right?
It's okay. Roche is up.
Troll wasn't even there. Wait, I don't know. This goes like anything like last Roche.
Roche is up. Oh, the smoke's gonna break.
They know they're in the pit.
Yeah.
Okay, he over.
They got the Troll though. Doom onto Storm.
That's pretty good. Storm is in trouble. They have no save for him. Storm is dead. There's no trouble. He's just dead. Supernova does complete. Kill DSA. Yes. He can't promote split in time, so that's the counter. The bash is pretty good. Rolling Thunder as well. They don't need the Storm. It was all Bane.
Yeah, krylat's popping his BKB. I don't know why, but he's looking for more. he wants more.
He wants more.
And now he's fight it.
Oh, the BKB has celebrity.
He got Astral himself.
Okay, this is pretty bad though. Troll can set up for him. Oh, no BKB for krylat, but he has wave forward.
Wait, they gotta be careful. We still have Fiend's Grip.
No, they go in. Another BKB forced.
Oh no.
Can he walk away? Okay, the Nightmare saving him from the extra stun from the shard. Good job.
Okay, that was a 9-second BKB used there for the Troll.
And
10-second BKB
for the
used for the
Mrophling.
Mrophling.
That was the best BKB you've ever seen. Guys, it's high ground. I've done this before. I'm just gonna BKB just.
I mean, it is a safe play to make. How many times?
Yeah,
like,
it's not on the wrong
we
play.
we laugh, but like if the OD was just sitting there, like that's possibly a kill onto krylat.
This man reads Twitch chat. He knows that when this happens, Twitch chat will just go passive BKB.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the thing? Passive
BKB.
Yeah.
Let's
see.
Oh, force major. The sun.
Dukalis.
He's tanking it. He's tanking it. He's a player.
Oh my god.
No, he's a player. He knows he had to do that. The team's safely able to back out. They have Aegis and Cheese now.
Yeah,
Cheese
but
on over to the Pango.
My problem is not with the play. My problem is that Dukalis has accepted. It's so sad to see him realize that his favorite hero. That's the best play he can make right now.
I don't think so.
Much more.
He doesn't strike me as the type. It's a lot like the Spartan interview, or actually they interviewed Stomanen on Stomanen. Yes, thank you. And what was it? Oh yeah, they asked him like, "Yo, when Spartan just runs up cliffs, like what's going on in the comp?" And literally, he's like, "Oh, Spartan, he doesn't care." He says, "Guys, pardon my French here, but this is a quote." He says, "Fuck this game. You don't need me in these fights. I'm just gonna go die. You can 4v5. I'm just gonna die." And he's like, "Okay, Spartan."
And he's already in the high ground.
And by that time, he's already dead, right? Yeah. But for Dukalis, it's got to be much the same. These guys, especially on the captain role, you know, what better way to lead your team to victory rather than, you know, over your dead corpse, right? He's the first man in the door, and sure, he's the first one to hit the floor as well. But when the team fight starts around him, it's a thing of beauty. And, that time, the defensive death, Shaker, be here. They don't know that he's here either. Oh, now they know. Sentry Ward, they're going to scout him right into some other sentries as well. They want this kill, but he's going to blink out defensively. Oh, they really want him. They really want him. There's a zip forward. They've actually caught Larl. Do they have the follow-up damage? Stolen Fissure now into now the Rolling Thunder, but he's going to get off the BKB and both the Shadow Blade. In the meantime, though, Shaker has dropped. I like this actually a lot. I think this is not one of your quotes, because you're quoting it from someone else. Maybe one of the... I don't remember who it is, but... You know, what do I build on Doom? Whatever I need to get the Doom off, right? And this game, Shadow Blade has a lot of value for you to be able to get that initial surprise Doom onto the Storm Spear, although that's not going to be so easy now that he does have his own Lincoln Sphere.
That is actually a quote from paraphrasing of Winter. I just kind of cleaned up the
right, because Winter is...
Yeah, you know. You know what I'm saying.
I understand.
Exactly. So, cleaned up the quote, but it was his, it's paraphrasing him. Speaking to us privately, I don't think he said that. Or
he might.
To me privately.
Well, yeah.
I remember that quote very much. Shout out to you, Winter. Hope your fishing is going well.
Winter Sama.
Yep.
I don't know if you call it fishing when you breed the fish, but because he doesn't catch them.
Okay, yeah. Hope you're breeding a fish.
Yeah, it's going well.
There you go. The Bane finally got Glimmer Cape though, so Dukalis can make these plays now much more often.
Yeah, he had it in the last fight as well in the Roche. He glimmered desperate, but that wasn't really going to do anything there. Dukalis, he's again dropping a couple more wards, and VP.P, they're in their base. I mean, you were right. The Lincoln Spheres, that's what they needed. Now we've got Abyssal though, so that's a great Lincoln's breaker. Of course, it blocks the stun, but as I recall, it doesn't actually block the gap close of Lincolns, right? If you Abyssal someone with Lincolns, you still get right in their face. You just don't stun them. You blocked the whole thing.
And you're making me doubt it, but I could have sworn you just blocked the whole thing.
Okay, that could be it. That could be it.
Anything, your Lotus Sword?
No, because with Lotus, they meet in the middle. It's a lot like Centaur, Reality Rift, or whatever it's called. They change it. Yeah, CK, thank you. Casino Night. Yeah. Who knows? Pango with the Basher, though, and the Blink Dagger Yule's build. So it's the classic Pango with the addition of Lincolns and Basher that we used to see when he started making his appearances in the Captain's mode. This is what everyone would kind of pick up on him. I think you said a Brazilian, I think. This Pango with the Blink Yule Scepter build used to be... Tabo, thank you. I knew it was a Brazilian, and I was like, I just want to make sure I get the right one. There they go, the initiation onto the Troll Warlord. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, they save him? He might actually get the ulti off here.
Can he do it in time?
No.
Sunray takes.
Oh, he doesn't have buyback.
Oh, it's actually that a Gremlin that's desperate setup that killed him.
He doesn't have buyback, Avo.
This is big. I don't know if they'll realize this though.
I don't think they know.
They're gonna force it. They're gonna try to force it, and they'll be like, wait a second.
Last game we didn't have buyback.
Why is Troll not buying back here?
This is a really big problem. Laurel, they need to get a great team fight up. They can win a 4v5.
They have Doom though, and that Shadow Blade on Doom.
It's possible.
Force Staff 2 to cancel on Lincolns.
It's possible. But right now though, krylat safe on the high ground with his Lincolns, with his Aegis, with his Sunray to heal him up. Dukalis and Melis both behind to support him. It's a you get in there, King. They're empowering him. That's already 2 lanes of barracks now down. Force Major again. He can make this one very obnoxious.
See krylat, shotgun, but you still have the promo split, which is why he doesn't use an active strike. You want that to cancel the Bane.
They need to go. They need to go. There's 30 seconds without troll.
Yeah.
They cannot afford this.
PuckChamp has
in they
realized.
go.
So they promo split just to deter them. Like, oh guys, we're initiating. Look at this. Oh no, the promo split's been wasted. I hope they don't come back onto this.
I mean, this is still a problem though. 20 seconds. Primal split lasts for 5 more. Okay, there's Aegis reclaimed. They bought themselves a little bit of time. 15 seconds till the troll is back. Primal anymore.
You have to kind of initiate before the troll's ready.
This could be it.
Yeah, the Doom. Can he do it in time? They try on the
Great
Mrophling.
supernova.
They haven't used the Doom. Instead, he's been feed scratched. Look at Dukalis. He's going to bring this game back. They stopped the Doom. He didn't get it off. Dukalis got us one good play this game.
Yeah.
But it's the play that's going to win you the game.
Oh, the Abyssal, but Troll, or rather, Scum got off his BKB off. Just he's out of there. See you later. Nightmared up as well as the Troll. They didn't stand a chance. They didn't stand a chance. I mean, Storm was just jumping circles around them in the meantime. It was a great counter initiation there by the PuckChamp supports. And they can just afford to go right back in. They probably know this Doom's got no buyback.
Man.
And a great fight there. Great job.
Dukalis, dude. You come in clutch for the one right moment when you have to be clutch. Honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I was very surprised though. Doom didn't just.
They're going to jump Storm again in the same exact way.
This is not good for them at all. They can't afford to lose him a second time. Hunter Vortex, okay, good Astral.
We still have Echo.
This time he should be able to come back with Battle Trance. Yeah, so he's fine. He's just silenced, annoyed. Mrophling comes in, shotgun surprise.
Okay.
Activates BKB, has to play safely.
He has to. That's his 8-second BKB. It sucks, but he has to.
Bad. You have to.
He has to. All BKBs, 7-second here still for Celebrity. I believe our Dooms is going to be falling quite low as they know. He's on a 5-second already. No wonder his BKB didn't last whatsoever. They're still in the base. They want to end this now. This is an insane move. I can't believe this from PuckChamp. They've got the vision. No Laurels nearby. And be able to just escape. Look how many sentries they've dropped here as well, just to make sure they don't get the jump on them. All right, one lane of barracks then between victory and defeat all of a sudden for PuckChamp. As, you know, as George W. used to say, fool me once without buyback, shame on me. Fool me twice, I might be relegated out of the league. I mean, this is costly for VP.P, not having buyback on the troll there.
That's my favorite call.
For the Abyssal. Yeah, I mean, everyone knows that one.
Everyone knows that one. That was right before they threw.
That was right before they threw the shoe at him. Yeah. And he's like, that doesn't make any sense.
Anyway, krylat trying to catch up forcemajor in the top lane. They're actually waiting out.
Yeah.
This is a really, really good jump. But the question is, are you too far ahead from your team? You know, like, is this really going to be is there a follow-up properly?
Where's your damage, right?
Spider legs, look at
Troll is your damage. Troll is your damage, and he's not here. And they
no, that fissure.
Oh,
that's not great. They have Echo Slam, though. They got to use it immediately. They've cancelled, okay. Echo Slam, the Mrophling. It worked out. They even used the Sanity Eclipse. They lost forcemajor, but Troll is inside, and they just want to murder the Mrophling. They're going to accomplish it. krylat's down for the count. Now they go for the supernova. Beats the Troll. They cancel immediately with the Astral, but he's been disarmed, which means they can't destroy the supernova in time. It stuns everybody. Doom is forced to buy back. Norris might just die. He couldn't heal enough.
Dukalis got him.
Dukalis who gets the kill. The revenge is finally here. Going for the OD as well. Norris' celebrity is dead. This could be a timer for the Doom.
Oh, Troll's got buyback.
Second time. Troll comes back in, but Doom is already dead 2 times in a row. So has the Earthshaker, both buying back, both dying back.
Oh, that's a big problem here. That's a big problem. They make the jump immediately onto the Earthshaker. They buy back on 4 heroes. Oh no, what a play there out from Dukalis yet again here into the late game. His early game Fiends Grips, they had me doubting. I'm not gonna lie, they had me doubting. But these late games, Fiends Grips are absolutely on point, immediately interrupting the Troll Warlord there as soon as he goes onto the Supernova. I was doubting that Supernova too, I'm not gonna lie, but they had the team play the composition perfectly around it. Mrophling even managed to fight through for a good amount of time through that Doom. It was very impressive. VP.P, they close the gap immediately and try and make sure they can get whatever they can out of that one, but unfortunately PuckChamp, they just had it in the bag, that fight.
You do close the gap. The chat said so.
Yes.
That's good.
But you don't stun?
No.
Okay.
No, stun gets blocked.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
All right. Let me doubt it. You made me doubt it. I could have sworn it would cancel.
No, I knew that was a kind of a strange interaction. You see, that's
A very weird interaction.
that's something I would know because I've probably tried to build Lincolns as a support and then still they close the gap and just kill me anyway.
Like, why did I build?
Why did I do this? Yeah, it's a lot like Lincoln's versus the Sven, where it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's really stupid. Or the Lotus against the Sven, where you're like, all right, if I get Axe now, he stuns himself. Yeah, he should be invulnerable.
Yeah, it's really dumb. All right, well, Doom luckily, I mean, they're not going to lose the game off of that dieback, and in fact, they're going to go fight. They're going to smoke.
They need to fight this, because if the Storm gets
The
agged...
Dukalis, he's going to face check the smoke.
Oh, you like Dukalis.
Yeah,
This
great
man
nightmare.
alone.
They need to wake the Shaker up. Yeah, he needs to be the one in the fight.
What a supernova as well.
Yeah,
They
that'll
can
be
eat him out.
play.
Get the talent as well.
Oh, here's Storm. The
Hex.
Hex.
Electric Vortex just for the Earthshaker. He still does have the Echo.
But they've doomed the
Echo
Storm.
off. They've doomed the Storm. They can kill him in time.
Great supernova.
The second supernova.
Oh, it's so good.
That is going to stop him completely.
Another
They
cage
can't
grenade to
play
do it.
against Supernova. They've lost everybody.
It's GG. I can't believe it. PuckChamp, they win this game. I didn't think they could do it with the draft, honestly.
That was the refresher reveal, right, for Astral.
Yeah.
That was the refresher reveal just for the last supernova.
What a game.
I mean, these two supports like PuckChamp. Oh, man.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, and desperate. And honestly, the rest of PuckChamp feeling confident enough to just